Well, that makes a lot of difference. I purchased these LED lights at the local Brico Marché, and normally they are $9.95, and I bought them in a special discount for $5.95, so €6 a piece. They are 6000K and 2000 lumens, as they call it. So I purchased 10 because I thought when I have 5 in a row it will work, and then I started to count the beams, so I had to buy 2 more and I had to pay the full $90.95 for that. But wow, this makes a difference. I didn't show how I connected them because, well, I'm not a certified electrician, so shouldn't do that on YouTube. But it's done properly. The cables are really thin on these LED lights, are just 0.75, so there's not much, there's of course 220 volts, but not much wattage going through them. I painted it, I painted the beams, I did that wall, and that wall is a bit, the wall is fine, but we had some really bad weather, and that was, well, horrific. And so my OSB that I bought, you know, the whole pallet full, it was getting wet. So in an emergency moment, I thought I'll put them all in the workshop, but they're so heavy, and with the wind that was there, the storm, they would just blow out of my hand. So I got 2 in here, and they are having some moisture problems at one end, so I just have to cut that off. But they are meant for the wall on the back of the workshop, so where the woodworking will be. So I can just hang cabinets on the wall, or I can hang tools or whatever, which makes it much easier than this stuck wall, because the rocks behind here, where the walls are made of, are really hard, so it's hard to drill in. And of course the plaster is not strong enough to hold well, you could hang up maybe a little picture, but no, you need big plugs to have something really heavy. That wouldn't work. So that's why I decided to put OSB around the walls on the back side of the shop. But now that part of the shop is completely full with stuff. I'm going to have to reset some things, so I can be at work at one of the 2 walls and the half of the ceiling. But then I have to put a lot of stuff here, and now this table has empty space underneath it, so I want to make storage room underneath this table first, so I can put all these things I've got, you know, full with all kinds of stuff, and but then I don't have to put them in another place and back again. And so I want to make some shelves in here, and I'm going to use that really bad OSB for it, because that's the only stuff I've got. the end of the video. I think it's long enough. I've got extra storage in this table. I've got another 60 centimeters here to make a shelf. I used the old tabletop from the workbench in the old workshop, where the router was in and the homemade table saw. It's this Velcro mat stuff, and it's really heavy and really strong, so that's a good base to put these old wheels on that I also got from the old workshop. So I just have to make a few little brackets in here so that this gets a bit faster, but yeah, this is fine. And I've got to finish it with some wood filler and things like that, the same stuff I used in the workshop, in the music room, because that works with this crappy OSB, and then paint it, but that's for later. I just have to get on with the walls and the ceiling first, and then I can, well, maybe spend a day on this thing and make it nicer, but it is functional, so that's it for now. Do some woodworking, it's a nice way to spend your time. Do some recycling, it's an even better way to spend your time, and I'll see you all in the next video. Out the logo.